I arrived to Arcalís at 9:30 a.m. this morning and found only icy slopes here. I should have realized how icy it was when I saw the icy car park and had to cling to the car to get the skis off the roof. Basically, it's freeze-thawed conditions, which means anywhere in the shades is pretty much a sheet of ice. The only decent snow is up at the top for about 400 meters. Then you would need to change from skis to ice skates. Thankfully, it was very quiet with large groups of complete beginners, some training instructors, and the odd intermediate or low-level class. The ski clubs were on the race piste, their usual racing piste on the dark side of the mountains, so the whole place was pretty much empty. Particularly the Canaleta, a steep face, was incredibly icy. The second time I skied down was worse than the first time, and it was an interval of an hour and 30 minutes later. Though the areas in the sun were improving as it warmed up, but the conditions got worse and worse in the shade. Probably the least worst conditions were up at the Chair of Despair, La Barceta lift, or the drag lift. They are both on the dark side of Arcalís, or as we call it, the dark side of the moon at Arcalís. They go down to La Font or El Bosque runs, which were just as icy as the bright side of the moon. Possibly, had I stayed really late into the day, it might have improved a tiny bit. My concern was the areas in the shade were getting worse, and as people skied on them, then I would have to ski down to these areas to go back to the car park. It would have been a total disaster. Well, there is no off-piste skiing anywhere at Arcalís today. Everything was a block of ice. It would have been lethal. Arcalís is in great need of either heavy snowfall or colder temperature for them to make snow. Very sad to see the snow conditions at Arcalís today, y'all. Please drop me a comment or two to let me know if y'all like me to leave a long skiing clips with no music, so y'all could hear the sound of the skis carving into the snow, as it's nice to hear, and it's another way to know the conditions of the runs as well. I appreciate very much your inputs. Well, y'all skiers, don't go to Arcalís, wait until there's good snow. But if you do now, beware of the icy slopes and be careful. Do you know the Western Alps, particularly France, is not having good snow either. So Andorra is not alone in this. It sure was difficult 2 hours of skiing on ice today. Okie dokie, y'all enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you for watching and I'll catch y'all on the next snow report video. Happy skiing! By the way, I'm not sure when I'm gonna be skiing for Christmas weekend. I will have to keep a keen eye on the snow conditions before hitting the slopes. I will definitely keep you guys in the loop. Lunch was awesomely delicious and it cheered me up after working hard on the icy slopes. I know I'm such a pig,